And Atlanta's airport is struggling to return to normal today. There was a massive power outage yesterday at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Of course, that's a hub for Delta Airlines.
And our Aaron Rodgers is live at the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport, International Airport, with more on how that outage impacted people locally. Aaron?
Well, passengers here at GSP are still feeling the effects from that power outage in Atlanta. If you take a look at the board, you can see one on-time flight, but we're still seeing some delays going to and from Atlanta.
This was an adventure.
Gretchen Rowe and her son Owen have their bags and are heading home after 24 hours of traveling.
We were using the bathroom and then the power just blanked.
It was Owen's first time flying. They had landed in Atlanta just 10 minutes before that.
There was no power. I mean, not even emergency lights. So that was kind of weird.
They stayed in the airport until it got dark outside.
When they finally shut the terminal down, then they said, okay, y'all are going to have to walk out. And that was about 1.25 miles.
They shared this picture as they were ushered out. But some people, like Courtney Newman, didn't even make it that far.
It first got delayed and then it got canceled. So I had no other alternatives but to drive back to Greenville.
We saw him dropping off his rental car after driving nearly 10 hours home.
Very sleep-deprived, very tired.
We checked with GSP. They say they have backup generators, but would probably not experience anything like what happened in Atlanta.
When passengers come to GSP, they're either departing GSP or they're arriving GSP. So we don't have a situation where people have gotten as far as GSP and then something happened to their connecting flight, because we don't have connecting flights.
And for the people who finally made it to their destination, they're looking forward to one thing.
I'm ready to get home and get in my bed later on today.
I'm sure they are. So the passengers we talked to said the airlines did treat them well. Ladies said Southwest gave them snacks while they were stranded at the gate in Atlanta. The man we spoke to said that Delta refunded his flights. Live at GSP tonight, I'm Aaron Rodgers, 7 News.
Yeah, Aaron, what you just said, that last point about the refund, that was really what I was wondering about, because I know that, you know, when it comes to a weather delay, you really can't get like a refund on a flight. But for something like this, what's the word on that?
So I've only talked to a few people, and they said that the airlines have been really good about doing the refunds. Of course, he spoke specifically to Delta. I'm not quite sure what Southwest is doing, but I focus on those two because those two are the only two airlines that have direct flights from GSP to Atlanta. So those are the ones that most people traveling in the Carolinas would be traveling on. Yeah. Diane?
Well, Aaron, certainly doesn't hurt for flyers to try it out.